Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Harry Keeling, and on behalf of the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation and Alaska Public Media, welcome to Hangar Flying. Our guest this evening has been on the program before. He's a recently retired naval aviator and also recently chief of staff at the Naval Research Lab. He's been involved with Department of Defense acquisitions, and he was here as part of the 7th Annual Alaska UAS Interest Group Conference. He's been involved with unmanned aircraft systems for a number of years, and it's been my pleasure to know him. JC, welcome back.
Harry, it's so nice to be back and be back here in Alaska and here with the UAS Users Group.
Talk a little about the company you work for, Cherokee Nation.
Yeah, so the Cherokee Nation is a Native American company. It's an 8A company. Our specialties are IT, data management, and it seemed like a logical next step to, since there's so much data being acquired by unmanned systems, to get into the unmanned systems realm, and that's what we're doing. And we've had a lot of luck working with NOAA. We've worked with the Department of Defense and Homeland Security. We manage a test site out in Oklahoma, and we're just doing a great job. Everything from collecting the data to managing it, and then also the cyber, protecting the network, the C2 net that controls the command and control network for these unmanned systems.
So probably most of our audience knows what NOAA is, but would you explain the acronym?
Yeah, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
And what's the mission, and how does UAS factor in?
Yeah, so NOAA, you might know them, the National Weather Service is part of it, the National Marine Fisheries Service, the National Ocean Service. So they have a lot of interest in introducing unmanned systems into the organization. We believe that unmanned systems will revolutionize our observation strategy, much like radar has in the past, much like GPS has in the past. So this is a technology that we're all going to really use, and where we're going to use it is in the Arctic, in marine and marine mammal monitoring, and also with hazardous weather. So the dull missions, the denied missions, the places that are tough to get to, like up here in the Arctic, the dangerous missions flying around here in the Arctic, and we're having great luck with it already.
You know, I think I heard it in what you just said, but would you reiterate what I think is a three-part vision that NOAA has?
Yep. The vision is to take care of those things, marine and marine mammal monitoring, hazardous weather, and do observations in the Arctic. And we're lucky that Alaska has them all. And I call Alaska our aircraft carrier in the Arctic. I love coming up here and doing operations because the second I take off, I'm on station, and we can really get a lot of good done in this place.
So what's in it for the average Alaskan? How are UAS or drones how are they going to make our life better, make aviation better, or jobs? How's it going to affect us?
Yeah, so we're going to gather environmental intelligence, and we're going to use that intelligence to help our people here better protect themselves. We have invading weather coming down from the north, and that is going to bring tough high winds, snow. It's going to bring ice packs, and we're going to help to better predict what areas are going to get hit by this weather and by the ice, and set up evacuation strategies and things like that, and make aviation safety flying safer by giving you better forecasts.
Is there a trade-off? Is there any increased risk, for example, mid-air collision potential, or is there any hidden dangers as well?
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is managing the airspace and also communications, just like anything else. So when we're up there flying different types of planes in different areas, I think it's important to just broadcast where you're working through NOTAMs, keep the communications up. We've been doing a great job with the FAA putting together an Arctic communication plan. So if we do have unmanned systems out there flying with manned systems, we're in different airspace and we're going to avoid collision.
You know, we've got just a little bit of time left, but can you talk about, I think you just mentioned it, and I think Fairweather was involved in, there's a daily briefing or a deconfliction process that's already in place?
That's right. The Fairweather guys up in the North Slope, aviation experts, and doing a great job coordinating our efforts. There's a number of oil and gas companies. There's a lot of government agencies flying up there. And we're doing surveys for marine mammals to do science out in the marginal ice zone, and also hazardous weather work. And we've been having morning calls. Everybody checks in, even from our research vessels, and we let everybody know who's flying, where, and what times, so that we have proper airspace separation.
Well, that's really reassuring. JC, we're going to run out of time. I'm always afraid of this, but Talk a little bit about, you guys work with everything from global hawks, which are 737 size, down to micros, don't you?
That's right. And just quick on the Global Hawk, this week we're flying over hurricanes in the Atlantic. The NASA NOAA team share 5 Global Hawks. 2 are operational, and we're currently deployed out of Virginia flying over hurricanes and help us with our hurricane prediction. But up here we've been flying Scan Eagles, we've been flying the Aero Environment, Puma. We just finished a month-long deployment out in the icebreaker Healy, and we were studying the marginal ice zone, and we did oil spill drills up there too. So we're really pressing the technology, and we're flying where other things aren't fit to fly, and bringing back the data from that.
Well, thanks for what you do, and I appreciate you being on the program again.
Thanks, Eric.
I look forward next time you're in Anchorage and get you back on the program.
You bet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed tonight's program. Until next week, fly safe.